You're looking at the body of a woman who died in 1879. Most people think this is just a wax figure lying in a glass coffin. But if it were fake, the historical record would collapse instantly. Instead, the documents tell a very different story. Bernadette Soubirous was buried in Nevers, France. Her coffin was opened 3 times, in 1909, 1919, and 1925. Each time, doctors, police, city officials, and church authorities were present under oath. The 1909 report says her coffin was opened and her body was found in a state of perfect preservation with no smell of decay. Skin, muscles, bones, hair, hands, and feet were all still there. In 1919, another medical report notes that her skeleton was complete, her body was practically mummified, and the skin still covered most of her body, even though the damp conditions should have destroyed her remains long before. At the third exhumation in 1925, a surgeon named Dr. Comte actually removed ribs, pieces of muscle, and part of the liver as relics. He wrote that the muscles were well preserved and the liver was in a remarkable condition after 46 years in the ground, something he found scientifically astonishing. So why does she look like a mannequin today? After that last examination, the church commissioned a thin wax mask for her face and hands, molded from her real features and photographs to cover the darkened, shrunken skin so pilgrims wouldn't be shocked by a more visibly mummified body. Under that cosmetic layer of wax, the real bones and tissues of Bernadette are still there. So no, you're not just looking at a hollow doll. You're looking at a real 19th century body, unusually preserved, presented with a thin wax shell on top. Subscribe and follow me if you want more evidence-based deep dives into incorrupt saints, miracles, and the razor-thin line between faith and biology.